I'm going to call through this line.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What? You bought a Dulcimer? Awesome. You want to play it? Well, even better. You want to play it tonight? In a jam? Maybe we can make that happen. Let's find out how. On a fifth tune Dulcimer, you have marked bridges, in this case A, D, G, C, F. In each of these boxes, we have 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 8 notes make up the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In those 8 notes, we have 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, and this one the 5th and the 6th. Those 5 strings, those 5 notes, will work with tunes that are in D. In G, these notes. These 5 notes will work in tunes that are chorded to G. And the same thing for C and the same thing for A. We can play these notes in the same rhythm or same beat as the tune. They blend in nicely. Now you don't have to play them scale up and scale down. You can play them across. You can play those notes any way you want, any of those 5 in any order, or double hits, or whatever you want to do, as long as it keeps within the beat structure of the tune you're playing with. The same pentatonic scale can be used almost anywhere between any two marked bridges. Down here in A, up here in G, like I said before, up here in C. You can even do it in the bass, which we'll get to a little bit later. I'm going to play a tune, and I'm going to play I've got the computer going to play a tune, and I'm going to go through it with pentatonic scale, and let's see how this works. We're going to do something that's a real popular old-timey tune called Golden Slippers. We talked about using the pentatonic scale in major chords, A, D, G, C. They can also be used in minor chord tunes, B minor, E minor, A minor, D minor. Those are just as easy as they are for the majors. Let me show you. Using the pentatonic scale in minor chords is just as simple as starting out with the majors that we talked about before and moving up one string. In this case, instead of going, we move up one string and do this. And you'll notice how haunting the melody becomes. So in this case, we go from D up to E. E minor is the E minor chord. And we have the E minor pentatonic scale. We can do the same thing in the G. Here's G. There's the resolve. And we can move up one string. And we end up with an A minor pentatonic scale. in which case we can use these for fiddle tunes. And let's give it a shot. So I've had a chance to show you pentatonic scale in major and in minor chords. If that were all, that would be enough for a lot of people. But being a little bit on the ADHD side, just knocking around 5 strings while somebody goes along and has all that fun, I want to expand a little bit. And the hammered dulcimer is perfect for expanding along pentatonic scale. Let me show you this. This is cool. On the hammered dulcimer, major and minor pentatonic scales start same thing. Starts on a marked bridge. Over here you have G here, you have G here. In pentatonic scale, a bass bridge would go like this. This would be for the G. In D, it's down here. Now adding one bridge to another to make it a scale would involve something like this. This is in G. And again, you're not limited by, doing the scale itself. And again, you can do the same thing by going up one to get the minor. Same thing for D. And again, it involves 3 on the right, 2 on the left. In minor, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. I guess as a final note, grab some YouTube videos of some of your favorite tunes and give it a try. The number one thing, as I may have brought up earlier, was that it allows you to discover tunes. If they're playing a tune and you can get an idea of what the key is, off you go. Now, there's times when you'll notice the tune goes up, you go up with it, tune goes down, you go down with it. If you're playing reasonably soft, you make a few mistakes in a jam session, it's not going to be terrible. Better off doing it, practicing on YouTube, finding your favorite tunes, recording your favorite tunes at jam sessions, which is what I did for years. Bring them home, play them, start on pentatonic scale, find out where the chords are, and go from there. So I guess the big question I'm going to ask you is, you have an E minor tune, and E minors generally resolve to the next note down, and how many notes are the same between the two of them. And if you guess 3, you're absolutely correct. So again, the pentatonic scale gives you a chance to explore tunes, playing them, even the first time you pick up a dulcimer and set it in, and make sure it's tuned. But sitting down and working through the tunes, through the pentatonic scale, and discovering how many tunes are actually composed using pentatonic scale, and it ends up being quite a few. Anyway, enjoy, and let me know in the comments if you like the video, and if there's a chance that you want something else, let me know.